What's up, Transformers fans? I'm Mondo. This is another Moonbase 84 transmission, and this is the Age of the Primes Quickstrike. Also, Quickstrike here has the honor of being the first test subject, if you will, for what I'm going to try to use for my own personal review system of figures going forward, and that is the 3 F's: form, function, and fun. Form will cover how a figure looks in both robot and alt mode. I was going to say car mode, but no, alt mode, just alt mode in general. Function will cover things like transformation and articulation, and of course fun, the most important thing to me for any figure, the fun factor. So how fun did I find the toy? So he's going to be the first while I test this out. So here we go, let's check him out. So for all this time with me rambling on and doing the intro, you've been looking at Quickstrike in his beast mode, which is a hybrid Scorpion Cobra, because he is a Fusor from the Beast Wars. And I think if such animal existed, it would most definitely live in Australia. They have like the scariest, deadliest animals. So I think that's where he would be. Taking a closer look at Quickstrike, you will most likely notice that something that I noticed as soon as I opened him up is he is really covered in deco, which is awesome because we usually don't get this much deco anymore, and I think it's fantastic that they went and gave him all this deco, and it really pops. You've got golds, like a metallic shiny gold. You got this bluish teal. You got some metallic, same color, but metallic on the head of the Scorpion. And then you got teals there. And then you even got deco on the Cobra. Hope it shows up on the camera. You can see the design work there. Hits of red for the Cobra eyes and the Scorpion. You got some of that gold on the mandibles or whatever. I don't know Scorpion anatomy. You got that there. And getting closer, there's texture and detail throughout the body. So to go with the awesome deco that really pops, you also got a lot of nice sculpt work, and all that paint really helps it pop, brings it out. So that's really cool. Even on the claws, it's in that goldish color, like a mustard in a way. With some nice sculpt there, some textures. And then on the Cobra head, you get like the scales. So really, really awesome. They did not skimp on this, and like I said, it immediately stood out to me because we usually don't get many figures at all with this much deco anymore. Articulation in beast mode is pretty cool as well. You can take his claws and rotate. They can open far, open wide, I should say open far. You can close them. You can rotate them, you can move them up and down, in and out, so really cool. His head right now is tabbed in, but you can pop it like so, and then you can articulate it. And it has like a pivot, a twist and pivot, but then you can give him, get up close, a lot of personality by doing so. So I think that's awesome as well. It looks up even more. So yeah, that is really cool. And then the Cobra head, as you can see, the whole Cobra tail, that's Stinger / Cobra head, is all ball jointed. All these ball joints. So you can get a bend all the way like that. You can rotate it. You can move it this way and go that. You can go all over the place. So that is really some really nice. Oh, and you can go up back and forth like that, obviously, too, because that's a ball joint. So you have a lot of articulation for this beast mode, and that is something that a lot of beast formers don't give us. The legs are static, though. They don't move. They're not on hinges or anything, but I don't care. I think that's okay. This thing has a lot of nice articulation for beast mode. So I'm really digging Quickstrike's beast mode. So now we're going to transform him up, and we'll take a closer look at his robot mode. Here is where we're going to do something new from me on the channel. I suck at Transformers on camera usually. I'm trying to incorporate that more so you can see the transformation. So what I'm going to do, I'm trying this out, is like a silent transformation where it's just going to be step by step in a way without me saying a word, and then we'll come back and look at the full robot mode. So here we have Quickstrike in robot mode, and actually in the package he comes in robot mode. And the first thing I thought when I took him out in my demented mind was, it's a good thing that he's a robot, because if he was a human, I have no idea how this guy would go to the bathroom. Also, for me personally, this guy should drive me insane, because I do love Beast Formers and I really love Beast Wars. But the one thing that always bothered me a little bit about the Beast Wars designs is when they use like animal heads for hands. That always bugged me. Of course, I've come to love and accept some of them, like Beast Wars Megatron, obviously, with the T-Rex head, but it's always kind of bothered me on a lot of the figures, even on Megatron when Beast Wars first came out, but of course, come to love that design. But this guy should really bug me, because he has the Cobra head for one hand and his scorpion legs for the other hand, but it doesn't. To me, he looks really awesome. Maybe I'm coming around on that, but yeah, really awesome looking. Now, of course, we're going to take a closer look at him in robot mode, but to be honest, there's nothing in the robot mode that we haven't already seen in beast mode. Maybe his crotch, but we'll take a closer look. Oh, and his head. So take a closer look. Nice, again with the paint. I've got to praise Hasbro this time around for the paint. That tealish color, really nice. He's got like a little snout, which reminds me more of like an aquatic creature, or you know, scuba helmet or something. Yeah, really nice. And you get gold too, so with that mustard gold, you get the gold paint with the mustard. It's coming out teal, well, gold here, and it comes to teal in the in the back. So yeah, once again, some nice paint. And then there's his crotch. That's pretty much the only thing you haven't seen in beast mode. But yeah, we'll just take a look. Nicely, well, the body is nicely proportioned, but of course the beast parts. Articulation, his head does swivel. My copy is really tight. It does look up a tad bit, not really down, not really tilt. This arm can do past the T-pose. I mean, it's the snake, so we saw all the wonkiness it could do. The joints on mine are really tight, which is good. Not too tight, but really tight. Pretty tight. But of course, just like we showed in beast mode and go all over, I forgot to show also that it does have, the Cobra head does have an articulated jaw with some nice gold painted fangs and some details underneath the Cobra. Forgot to show that. This arm, same thing, T-pose. His hand is now a claw made up of his scorpion legs, but they do, of course, collapse in so you can grip things. It does, well, see that the stiffness here makes it a little finicky, not finicky, but the tightness to articulate it. But bicep swivel, 90-degree elbow. He does have a waist. does the full splits. He does have thigh rotation, 90-degree knee, kicks forward, kicks back, and he has tilt both ways. Aatron will love that. I was gonna make fun of him, I think, for his last review. I think it was the NFL review. He went all crazy about the figure having ankle tilt both ways. You can bend his feet down because they are the claws both ways. But yeah, so really nicely articulated. He also has a port here and a peg here, so he is blast effect compatible. So you put that, but for this one, you can only use the smaller one. All that won't fit in the little snake mouth. Okay, that was a little finicky to get this blast effect in there, but it can be done. It was probably easy. I probably made it look harder than it actually was, but here he is, blast effect up, shooting all armored up, I guess, or whatever you want to say, and I think he looks really awesome like that. I like how now, when he's blasting away with this one, it's almost like his legs / clawed hand / whatever is like a shield in a way. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and he looks badass like that. So that is Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Quickstrike, and to bring in my new review rating system, form, function, and fun, we'll start with form. And as I said, form covers how he looks in both his robot and beast mode in this case, or alt mode. And I think both modes are really awesome. I mean, I like the sculpt work on it, and I love the extra deco that we got on this figure with all the paints and everything we looked at, the golds, the teals. As I keep saying, we usually don't get a lot of paint anymore, so really happy Hasbro actually decided to go the extra mile. Extra mile for modern age, but a mile they should be doing on a regular basis, I should say. But I'm really glad they decided to give this guy the deco they did, because he really pops and it makes him look awesome in both modes. Because as I was saying, that you see pretty much everything in both modes. Yeah, really fantastic looking. Really love how this figure looks. So for form, I'm definitely giving him an A. He just works for me and looks great in both modes. Really cool. For function, which is transformation and articulation, so basically engineering centered for a grade, I really enjoy how he transforms. It's not super intricate, but I'm one of those people that I don't need a super intricate transformation to enjoy a transformer. What I'll usually look for is it's not frustrating and everything goes together properly. For him, it's not super intricate, it's pretty easy, but everything does, all the parts move as they're supposed to, at least on my copy, and plug in as they're supposed to, which I really like. And I also really like how the legs come from underneath his belly in Scorpion Cobra mode and become like a giant claw hand. A lot of Beast Wars Transformers, the legs either hang out in the back or on the arms and get in the way when you're trying to mess with them, so that's really cool. For articulation, I think he has great articulation, especially in beast mode. A lot of Beast Wars figures, or Beast Formers in general, are hindered in articulation, but I think he does a lot. So really fun to mess with him in beast mode, and his robot mode articulates really nicely as well. You get just about everything you would want. I mean, even Aatron, double tilt, both ways tilt. So for function, again, I'm giving him an A, just for all the reasons I said. Moving on to the most important to me in my new rating system is fun. Is this figure fun? Hell yes, this figure is fun for all the reasons I just said. I mean, he looks great, he moves great, he transforms great, and he's a lot of fun to mess around. Having this blast effect compatible in both things, as you saw in his clawed leg hand, it's hard to describe it, and the Cobra mouth just makes him look awesome. I really like that touch of how that makes him look, just very Quickstrike. So really awesome, and he's a lot of fun to mess around with in general. So you may have guessed already that for fun, I'm also giving him an A. I mean, overall, he is a really solid and awesome deluxe figure, and I don't think I could be happier with him. Now, As to your personal enjoyment of him, probably boils down to if you like Beast Wars / Beast Wars Transformers. If you're not into the Beast Wars look, then you probably won't enjoy him as much as I do. I love the Beast Wars era. So having an updated Quickstrike that is this well done, I couldn't be happier. I love this figure. I will say, yes, he doesn't come with any accessories. I mean, it'd been cool if he came with a blast effect or two, but I will gladly trade that lack of accessories for the paint deco. Hasbro, give us more deco. We need more paint deco. We've been screaming it. Of course, if they did that all the time, then figures would go up another $5 probably. So yeah, they'd use that as an excuse. But yeah, for this particular figure, they did really awesome with the deco. And if you're into Beast Wars, I don't think you could go wrong with this guy at all, picking this guy up. With that being said, looking forward to 2026. Thank you for all your support. Comment to let me know what you think of Quickstrike here. And as always, thanks for docking.